you telling me? Someone come get your man. Bitch, on my head is clean. I got a different plan. Make a new type of way. You just don't understand. You fuck with me, I promise on 10 toes, yeah, I will stand. Someone you telling me? Someone come get your man. Bitch, on my head is clean. You fuck with me, I promise on 10 toes, yeah, I will stand. They said the box working, but I've been the work. I can't get the order ball to take a first. They say I'm different now. Guess I'm
Here. What's happening?
like a twisted 360 niggas spinning
What's with the what's all with it? As
Yeah, some folks in.
Peace. Good evening.
I see the situation getting sticky, and now they on my dick, acting like they fucking with me. Telling me that someone come get your man. Bitch, my head is clean. I got a different plan. Make a new type of way.
Where's everybody? How's everybody's evening?
Alright, so y'all doing?
What's the word?
I gotta find your name. Let me see if I can type it in.
What it ain't? What it's gonna be?
It's not popping up. No, I was trying to add somebody, but I forgot to add them to our podcast page.
Okay. So my Mac.
Yeah, God. I don't know those words. Alright, here we go.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Anyway. What's the word though?
You already know. Same old, cool ain't cool. Getting ready for the spur flow. What's good though? What's goody?
Everything is everything. I have no complaints. Currently. If I did have a complaint, I ain't gonna fucking complain.
To a word.
Fuck on person.
Got it.
Hey, we gonna figure this thing out. All right. Everything's good though.
Let me make sure. Click the body. Yeah. More other people. Let me see.
They don't mess around and put that joint up on HBO Max.
What?
One of them classics, Basic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's my shit.
Shit on HBO?
Yeah. Shit with John Travolta, Sam Jackson. It's really a bunch of them.
I did.
When they're in the military.
Yeah, I'm about to pee.
You see it, you'll remember. You'd be like, oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to pee.
I remember.
He was like, got my boy. I remember.
All right.
Had to make sure he kept his bread on him.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
You already know shit.
Yeah, definitely. But here we are. Damn it. 810, episode 72 of the Get Righteous podcast. Woo! Stay rolling them things, man.
Word facts. 72.
72 bam.
Word.
You know, there's a lot of people who don't even make it past 5.
Word.
They be like, oh, what? This shit really ain't for me. And shit be done and over with. But here we are. 72 of them.
72.
72 of them things. Many more to come. But yes, sir. All right, let's get to it, shall we? We ain't gonna keep them waiting. As we said, welcome in. This is the Get Righteous Podcast, episode 72. We appreciate all of you for tuning in, joining us here on the live. Shout out to y'all. We hope all is well. The links are in each of our bios, whether it's the Get Righteous Podcast direct.
Good. So it was good.
There you go. What's good, Mac? And my personal bio and bio for everything that you need in terms of our businesses. Whether you need customaries, whether you need anything for marketing for your business, whether you want to shop with both of us. We both have things available. We both have merch available through the links in the bios and everything like that. What else? What else?
Promotion.
Yeah, see? What else? See? There you go. You gotta guide them.
The motion. You can get your what your 2 5-minute 10-minute promotions going on time already. You know it. Just lock in, hit us up. We'll shout y'all out.
Absolutely. Definitely shoot us DM if you would like to advertise with the podcast. We run 60, we run 30, we run 15-second slots on the podcast front to back. You gain exposure to all of our listenership, all of our viewership. Power 109 out on the West Coast, Stardom 101 Magazine down in Georgia, all of our streaming platforms. And shout out, obviously, to the YouTube viewership and our listenership, which is growing steadily every single week. We have crossed 20,000 officially. So it's a good thing. Magazine that we were featured in October has moved a nice amount. The numbers keep fluctuating as per what they say via email. If you would like a copy of the feature article of us, DM us, let us know, and we can shoot you the link, and you can order it and have it delivered directly to your door. So yes, it would behoove you to promote and advertise with us because you gain a very good amount of exposure. Okay. With that being said, bills is paid. Let's get to it, shall we? The friendly skies. Uh-oh. I'm going to digress to you on this one, sir, because this is, I know you've been paying close attention for everybody who has not been paying close attention. There's a lot of
Hold on. Go ahead.
We'll just say sightings of some vehicles in the sky, some UFO, all of these things. To make sense of it all, I digress to the gentleman above because that is his area. So, what say you, sir? What does it all mean? What the hell is going on? Is it Vegeta? Is it Nappa?
Word. And that's the thing too. You know, we get that all over the TikToks, all over the pages. If you all about TikTok, if you go to the post, you'll see one of the conversations I took off because it gets crazy. So, you know, and of course, there's always a 360, but there's non-believers, believers, people that just want to know so they can get more info, you know, dig in on things. Some people do want to be alert. Some people want to know if there's some people out there. You know what I mean? Some people out there lurking in the skies. But as Zito said, just to break it down a little bit, all UFOs and extras do not come from outside the planet. There are bases here. There are different beings here. They're not just humans here on our planet Earth. As y'all should know, listening to us and following us by now. But if you don't know, definitely we are not just the only people here. Is there a UFO, an extra presence? Yes, definitely. Recent articles came out. They're talking about the mothership now. Some of us have known about this for some years, learned about it a little younger, having certain elders and teachers around us. So this is not, it's not a shocker. It's not a, oh, wow, what's going on? It's more of a stay focused, stay alert to see what's going on. Because just like anything in the world, if one side is good, on the other side you can find some evil or some bad. So just because they talking about extras, UFOs, sightings and stuff like that, just remember it's the same with that. They're not all here coming to conquer. They're not all here coming to tear stuff up. In fact, the most dangerous ones have been here for years and are already pinpointing certain things, but that's for different builds. So just be mindful of, yes, it is going down. In our day and age, the more life goes on, the more we're going to be subjected to a lot of things, a lot of different things that would just blow your mind. So a lot of stuff come fast. Some stuff may be real. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff can be an illusion just to get you to think something. But this is why we're telling y'all, yes, there is real UFOs, there's real extras, but they can manipulate. We know that already. We know how they play. So just be mindful, just be alert. Don't be scared, shocked. Running his head off. It is a little crazy, especially if you haven't had an encounter, seen nothing in the sky, seen nothing. You know what I mean? In eyesight, it is shocking. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? At the first time is like anything else. Any movie you've seen is a wild, jaw-dropping moment. You know what I mean? But after that, you get to understand this is life, and life is 360. The universe is 360. So once y'all get to understand that, that's stand on that, Zito. We'll definitely do something.
That's a tall order. I'm just saying. I mean, we saying, oh, don't don't freak out. All these other things, because we don't know. We don't know what they gonna look like. You know things, and we know. We know things can be manipulated. We know folks can be pushing out some fugazi shit. We know these things are
facts.
But I don't know.
And we'll do a session. I'll even put up like how I used to. We'll get the thing going. We'll put up some slides. I'll show y'all some different ones. We'll show y'all some ones where they say are the evil ones. We'll show y'all some ones that that are from other places. Yeah. But definitely,
you're going to see these things. We're going to need to know what to look for.
Exactly. He said, now that's another thing. Like people just say, oh yeah, it's this, it's that, and then you know what I'm saying, they don't show you nothing, show you no evidence or nothing like that. And they just say, oh yeah, it's out there. So if you do come and encounter with something, you don't know what the hell is what. Like you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll do that. We'll do what we'll be.
Because folks gonna be looking for some big egghead looking motherfucker with these big ass eyeballs and don't even know that they could look just like you and me and all of these things.
They already been doing genetic modifying. They already got the hybrid, like you said, humanoids that's walking around us. That's why y'all can see the change in the styling, the change in the way they showing people now, and they showing models in a different form. I know right now you're probably thinking, what the hell is he talking about? But y'all, once we start to break down more, y'all get what we talking about and what we saying.
Word.
Definitely.
I mean, it's a current event that everybody likes to talk about. Not a lot of people know about. Unfortunately, our greatest source material is movies like Independence Day and Close Encounters of the Third Kind, and the fourth kind, and all of these things. Like
watch them, watch them movies.
Fourth Kind is a classic. It's
terrestrial.
Yeah, I feel like that might be the closest to actual factual.
Which one?
The Fourth Kind.
Oh, Fourth Kind, because that's with the lady.
Yeah.
Basically, that's the real lady telling her story. So facts like that's what I was telling a couple cats on the TikTok. But the Fourth Kind, Extraterrestrial. Y'all can watch that free. That's
Come out
on Tubi.
ET phone.
No, the one I had on the other day on the thing. I don't know if that's the one I had on TikTok, and it was out in the cabin.
Oh yeah. Okay.
See that? Did you fully watch?
Nah,
now,
I didn't see that one.
Now that one right there it's that one, and it's another one. Some of these are a little bit more intense than the other ones, and they go, and so they give you gonna get that. You gonna get a feeling that some of us that had encounters are seeing some shit like we know, like we know. So watching them videos, definitely watch those. Watch those movies. Shit, if you got to get a friend, best friend, or whatever, popcorn it out. But definitely watch them. Good, but they're gonna give you some information. All movies have some type of information for you. You know what I'm saying? You just got to read between the lines. You know what I'm saying?
All right, you got anything else on this?
That's thing. That's a whole. You know what I mean? That's a whole jar right there.
I already know that's a whole build and a half. Like I already know. It's of current events. Secondarily, hey man, that boy 45. Your boy, your man's in them. That boy 45.
Oh, Trizzy is 45.
Going to jail.
Yeah, I heard. I seen him put a post up. He said they coming to get him. Man, if they don't get out of here, you see, Elon came right on. Like, boy, they better cut it. Let's say,
out of here, Bucko cars. They said we done had enough.
It's funny how it's all. It's funny.
It's over
on Trump and Putin, and I mean that's just how it goes. If you fight, if you go against big force, you just got to know that anything you do, they attacking you on, and y'all got to understand that too. Just like me and my dude was saying today at the job, and he actually, I guess I had some type of clip on a song on Trump, and he was like, you know what I mean, Trump supporter. And I'm like, really, not a supporter of shit. I just know facts from bullshit. I know who doing real shit and I know who doing fake shit. Other than that, I don't care about nobody's personal life, personality. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, as we explained, like, I don't care about that shit. What they got to do with us? Nothing. But for the motherfucker charge, we do want to know what's going on with our country because we live here. So you can say I'm from here, I'm not this, I'm that, or whatever. But you wake up in America, motherfucker. So guess what? You need to know what's going on. You need to know what's going on in America. You need to know what the hell is going down here and what we doing to make sure we good. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I roll with them at. Anything else is a, you know what I mean, is a done. You know what I mean? You know how it go. But as far as that, like
I'm gonna say this.
It's all about
what's going on with him is that motherfucker been a crook all his goddamn life, and now the chickens is coming home to roost.
Yeah.
So
as all, there's a 10 page indictment page, and they coming for all of them. So everybody that y'all see putting in the news, they the ones they want y'all to keep your mind on. They coming for all the asses.
Yeah, man. And this is the shit. And like we said before in another episode, like, we can agree, we can disagree, we can agree to disagree, we can have, different views and shit like that. I base my shit off of checks and balances. You feel me? When it comes to people, when it comes to right versus wrong, we gonna do these checks and balances the right way. When you paying off people to go away, to not tell the truth about you, that means you got something to hide. You understand? So if you paying, I don't care if you're paying Stormy Daniels, I don't care if you're paying a member of your former cabinet, I don't care about none of that. What I care about is now here it is. You see, he went on his platform, the Truth platform, and he said, he said, take the country back, protest, all of these things. Okay, so you're doing the same shit you did January 6th.
Oh, he said that on his truth joint. He trying to get
Yeah. And now what that did, if you know your law,
you better check.
That means whoever extradites you, they can deny you bail.
Yeah.
So you're inciting riots.
Yeah,
you're inciting protesting. Let's be clear. The technical not do semantics. You said protest, and then you said take the country back. What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Since you want to get into hyperbole and all of these things,
I want to say
exactly what you're doing.
You know I'm with these shits.
He literally implicated himself. He literally gave it to him, and I told folks, don't be too comfortable with him running for president.
We know what kind of take back though.
Yeah.
Well, I take back. Look, if
we I told folks was getting paranoid. Yo, you really think he's gonna run again? You really? Yo, it's all smoke and mirrors.
Cool.
There is no way he doesn't get clipped. This motherfucker broke 9 million laws, literally, while he was in office.
Who hasn't?
There's no way he doesn't answer for some of that.
Right? Who hasn't?
No way.
Because like I'm gonna say again, in that case, I want them all locked up. Bush, Obama, No Mama, whoever else was in there. I want them all gone. Who hasn't gotten to office and done some bullshit?
The fuck? Like, it's very simple. Very simple.
None of them good. None of them. No one did nothing.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Or not there. They did not do nothing. How about that? Like,
word. Yeah.
There was always a level of something.
Yeah. It's all not for us, not for the people, but they did something.
Right.
They definitely did. They definitely did something.
You can definitely get. He can definitely get his ass the fuck up out of here. Like, just concentrate on dropping the soap, my guy.
Yeah. What he said. What's today? Oh, he said Tuesday.
Tuesday. So get your popcorn ready. Make sure you got your shit on decky.
The news
is going to be some good TV on Tuesday. Some good TV.
News is going to be. The news is going. It's going
because he's in Florida. This is shit. Because he's in Florida, right? And they would have to extradite him to New York. That means that the dude that he's been going up against, DeSantis, he would be the one in charge of extraditing him. That shit is like, that's poetry.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's poetry.
Yeah, that's wild. We gonna see what going on with it's like
poetry.
Like my show, McGraw Ave. Yeah, like you said, we'll see. We'll see who come in and try to flip some tables or flip some paperwork, like you said. You know how it go.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna try some crazy shit.
I'm gonna call in sick, right? He said, "What? How Tommy Davidson saying that shit?" When he was watching Cops, he said, "Cops chasing white folks. I'm recording this shit."
Yeah. Facts.
Well,
it's they all not good, but if you had two pick, I'd rather have hit word.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't care about nothing.
Pick your poison when it comes to these people that they put in office, man. It's really,
But it's go down to the wire, like we said. We don't pick.
Yeah.
They already know.
Exactly. It's not up to the people. The vote don't count.
Right.
It's about the electoral college. So when folks say your vote don't count, that's what they mean.
Yes.
Just do your research and go read some shit.
Just research that right there. What you say? Just say it one more time.
Right there. The electoral college is responsible
for. Don't matter who you vote for. Yours is fair enough.
So you can stop with that, because folks always try to say, "Oh, that's that woke shit." Please stop with the woke shit. Please.
Word. I mean, that shit been in the fucking thing since they started this shit. Y'all just don't read.
Exactly. Like y'all don't know your fucking amendments and your rights and all of this shit. You know that
we because we telling y'all
slavery is still in the fucking amendments. It's still there. Like, it's called prison. Literally.
Yes.
Like, come on, man.
The fucking prison is your fucking slave camps.
It's fucking crazy. Any goddamn way.
I wasn't on my personal page, but that's what we was talking about earlier. Like, not just that, but facts. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, we could do that. That's easy to build out on the correlation between slavery and the prison system, just the system in general. Like literally, like the amendments are right there, and it tells you that prison is a form of slavery. Done. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Think about it. It's a form of programming because they try to get you to convert to the popular religion, whatever that may be. Will they allow you to convert to a different religion? Sure, but they want you to be either Christian or Catholic. So that's a form of programming. We're not going to talk about the economy with
they'll put books into his head.
The indentured servitude is non-existent. It's literally modern day slavery. You know, but that's another build for another time. In terms of current events, another point that we got to get to, 40% of businesses nationwide are dropping the vaccine mandate. Well, color me fucking surprised. I could have sworn we told you.
We're on mask at. Let me just put a mask on.
Oh man, this is why. When all of this, when all of this started, we told y'all we did 3 episodes back to back to back because you asked for it. Man, it's crazy. We told y'all do not do it to yourselves, but we understand if you got to do it to keep your jobs and da. But us personally, we wasn't doing it.
No. Now shooting me under that poison. I mean, I want your dick changing shit up in me.
So
told y'all bullshit. We told y'all. We told.
Plain as day. Plain as day. How was going to go and what was going to happen.
Argue with y'all. Y'all got mad. Now too fucking bad.
Now, my fiance sent me a text message, right? Screenshot of email she got at work, right? And I'm not gonna say where she works and all of that good stuff. But basically, it was letting her know and letting her staff know, because she's boss lady, that they are dropping the vaccine mandate, right? And she told me that her staff, like a lot of her staff, broke down like in tears. Like, yo, I did this. This was against my religion. This was a violation of X, Y, and Z. I can't believe this shit. Yeah. Like, they forced us to do this so that we could work. And all of these, like, it's crazy what was in that email.
Bruh, that is, I mean, it's wild.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's wild. It's wild for y'all because, like I said,
yeah. Not
only that, I got a video. I'm going to post that shit right after this. I got a video I'm going to post after this. I got to find it with the brother talking. I posted this shit before they even jabbed anybody. I put the video out.
Right.
And of course, you know, everybody don't know. I mean, you got to be skeptical. How the fuck would I know? Hey, this is what the fuck I do. You know what I'm saying? But, like you said, we put this out. And we know, yes, motherfuckers need their bread, need their shit, need your muscle. You have to. That's your body. This is your life. Sometimes, sacrificing to go do something else for a little while, you might have to. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Them doctors that lost their job, that's getting called back now, they ain't do that because they ain't know nothing.
Yep.
Yeah, because they was real doctors and checked the information out and what was going on and what they was going to be giving people or what they was trying to shoot and put in them. And they said no. Yep. We'll lose our jobs. We'll go on straight. You can fire us. Like, you know what I'm saying? But they calling people back now. Man, off now. You know what I'm saying?
Working in
you don't need no shot now. And you good. The world is immune. You've been immune. They didn't want you to be immune, so they made y'all get them jabs. That's what that was about.
That's crazy.
And encoding your DNA with they bullshit so they can track you. Y'all know it's micros in them shots.
Now, here's the shit though, right? Here's the kicker to all of this, right? As soon as I got that message from my fiance, right? I laughed to myself. I said, "Wow." I went back to the email that I sent you, and I told you, I said, "Look, they yanked down our episode about this in particular, about the mandate that will be dropped about 2 years after the pandemic starts." Now, granted, this is year 3.
Yeah.
Right? So we were off by a year, but we was on it. Right?
I like you said, I got the paper. I put the link up to the CDC.
And here's the kicker. YouTube told us that the information that we were sharing was incorrect. Right? Regardless of us
video, sue YouTube, bitch ass.
Regardless of us telling them and showing and proving that we have documentation from doctors and all of these things that say all that can back up everything that we're saying. What we were saying was misinformation, and if we're not willing to put a disclaimer on the episode, they were going to pull it down. So we said, "Fuck you, take it down," and we still got it up. We just put it up elsewhere. You understand? Because at the end of the day, the truth is the truth.
Exactly. That's the main thing. I tell y'all all the time.
It's all about the grand plan. Exactly, man. It's all about the grand plan. That's why I always tell folks, if you want a book to read, go read and pick up The Grand Chessboard. That shit will teach you everything that you need to know about how the opposition, the ops that y'all love to scream about, the real ops, not the ones that look like us, not the ones who are good people, you understand? How they move to control everybody. Society as a whole. The Grand Chess. Fantastic book. Heavy. Because it talks about how they break down regions and how to take down this region and take hold of this region. This is where I first learned about years ago that they were going to be moving into that a lot of Asian people were going to be moving into Africa, buying up land and everything like that. In terms of, and they called it destabilization, right? And this book is over 10, 15 years old, and they just started doing this about 6 years ago. I didn't want the booster. I mean, word. I know you didn't want to get it.
Thanks.
You know? And we went back and forth on whether she should or shouldn't and all this other shit. Like, but I can't be the one to tell you can't go get your bread.
Yeah, exactly. Because
you know, like
a lot of he died second shot. He died before his booster. He got his first one and in the middle of going to get his second one, he died.
Right. Of course it did, because that's the Republican state of mind.
Exactly. I mean, why y'all think I was talking like that? It felt that way. I'm in Jersey as of right now, and I'll be back south this weekend. But I'm in Georgia. Like, that shit that they was talking about and all that, nah. I rolled past places that they showed y'all on the news.
Right.
Showing it with packed full of people, lines and shit. I rolled by there. I rolled by there on video, showing motherfuckers like that is they down here. They telling y'all.
I was like, yo, they just said that the hospital in Georgia is shut down. They got lines out the X, Y. And you're like, bro, that's right down the street from where I'm at. I will go there right now. Shit wasn't like that. That's all I'm saying, man. Deception, you know. You throw stones to hide their hands and all of these good things. It's all a part of something. You feel me?
Facts, y'all gotta know when it's some bullshit. I know it's at first it's hard, but just let your mind flow. You let your mind flow to the shit that you're learning and seeing. and not, oh, no, that's not that. That's not that. Instead of saying that, look in a little bit more into that until you're able to say, okay, that's not that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. That's how you start to just break down shit.
Yeah.
By fractions, as it shit start to become.
So many people. It was horrible day after day. People dying. I witnessed. They gave CPR to people and couldn't. Yeah, man. I know the stories you told me. Heartbreaking shit, man. Like we all fucked around and lost people from COVID and all of this shit. Like, it was insane.
Yeah.
You know. But the healthcare workers, I believe personally that there's probably going to come a time when the healthcare system or people who are willing to buck the healthcare system, there's going to be a major lawsuit in terms of PTSD, trauma, shit like that all of y'all went through, that y'all are owed a lot of bread for.
Hold up, can I get my cousin?
I think that comes at some point. I don't know when, but at some point I think that happens.
And I'm gonna be ready. I got some info, videos, whatever is needed. I'm ready. I'm ready for that. Right. Like you said, that's
no. You got anything else for this?
Nah, that's it. We got a whole nother time.
Yeah, man. It's but we had to touch on that because, man, that was one of the key cogs, and especially in the beginning of the podcast and everything. You know, that was one of the things that we hung our hat on, was the information that we were sharing, especially about this. And they tried to tell us we were wrong, but lo and behold, those crazy folk ain't so crazy, are they?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you in. Fan right there. It's this is Albert down there. That's one of our fans from home. Did a lot of time in the prison system, so his knowledge of the things that go on and stuff like that is crazy. He'll be going on Sundays on his page between the 4:30 and 5:30ish hour, and you could just join on. I'll be in with him, helping him, warm up and
we can bring him up on here too.
That's what I was just about to say. So we're gonna transfer some of that hotness over here. So just as we saying, like Zito's wifey, she was in them hospitals. Like the prison system, he was in there during that COVID. Like, you know what I mean? So, and just how we was out here seeing what the hell was going on, like, you know what I mean? So we some more major bills coming up that's gonna definitely spread some powerful information. As we know, we just keep it on point and direct. Don't get too much talking to the people because they will jip us out. Cut us down. But yeah.
Right. So that's all we got for that. So we're gonna get into this week's Q&A session. Y'all have been bugging on the Spotify and dropping all these questions and everything. We love you. We thank you for all of your questions.
Right.
But so this is when we get to some of those, and that's what we're gonna do. We got two of them. Yeah, two good ones. The first one is it's addressed to both of us. Your ex calls and says they miss you and they want to try again. What do you do?
And hell no. I'm just being 1,000 now.
Appreciate you, Mag. Proud of you as well, brother.
We just talk about the previous, like the last one, right?
Listen, man.
We talk about the last one.
Ain't no particulars. I'm calling it the way it came in.
Well, we talk about if we talking about the next, that's a negativity. You know what I mean? That's a lot of negativity with negativity. So we cannot do that.
Man,
my lady is not in the room, but if she was in the room, she know I keep it 1,000 and funky anyway. But other than I'm good right now. If the situation occurred, I'm just going to say it depends.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's gonna be a hard pass for me. That's gonna be more of a fuck no.
That's why I'm like, I know the XX hell.
That's gonna be a resounding no, thank you. I am good. I am great and fantastic where I am at. I am happy. I am motherfucking prosperous. I'm yeah, no. We'll not be opening that fucking Pandora's box ever again.
Right now, but definitely the X. Nah.
We're not doing that.
Nope.
That shit. No, man.
I'd rather be alone.
It's just a good choice. Fuck you mean? I'm stupid. Be alone. I'm smarter.
My time. Cordell.
Money. Man.
Get the money.
What say y'all in the comments? Your ex calls. What you doing?
Your ex calls. What you doing? Y'all on it or y'all like nah?
What's the move? Whew. Yeah, nah, man. Back up off me with that coffee.
Yeah, back up off.
I'm good. Go that way.
Give me.
All right. Words, bro. All right. Well, y'all let us know in the comments. Our second question is, what is your go-to song or album that can get you out of any funk? Lawyer up. Straight like that. Words, bro. I know that's right.
Just start listening to certain songs, so it might be known artists, unknown artists. It might be our music. It's really what type of what I'm coming out of, but specifically it's just like a few little joints. It's something that's gonna get me vibing and thinking on another level. So a little bit of Wiz, maybe a little YP, my bro, just to hear some real shit. You know what I mean? From me. Or shit, it might be some goddamn R&B. I might have to sing my way up out that motherfucker. So we never know. I just like a variety of things. Like my boy asked me today, what type of music? Everything. You know what I'm saying?
KRS-One. I respect that.
Word. Exactly. Real shit though.
I respect that. Any KRS-One? Any? Like we talking EP KRS-One? Boogie Down Productions.
That's what we had on the call.
I mean, that's what he said. Damn. For me, what would it be? I don't know if I can single it down to a song. Like, I have like set shit. If I'm going through the motions and shit, I need to hear some shit that will get me up out of it. I'm either gonna go to Big, to Mike, to Hove, to Kendrick.
Word.
Or oddly enough, the Isley Brothers.
Shit. That's what I'm saying. You never knows. It's a lot of flavors. It's a lot of flavors.
Thank my dad for that, because as y'all know, that's before me. But Lord have mercy, the music that we came up on that was just instilled. I'm just listening to shit like it's ours. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But it's just soulful. Like that soulful shit will just bring you up out of some shit. Isley Brothers is different. That's it. That's number 41. Lord. Do I have a particular song? You got a particular song?
Particular song.
Yeah.
My particular song right now that I listen to is this joint by Lava Dope, some LAVA video.
Oh, Dave Matthews, man, word, definitely. I know you heavy with the Dave. Yeah. Absolutely. I respect that. That's the objective, man. Like, it's really about the connection to everybody, and this is why we get active the way we get active with, especially with the youth on social media and everything like that. And we're shifting and translating into the live shows and everything like that.
Thanks.
Building it out even bigger, because the bigger goal got to get hit, and it will. You know what I'm saying? And
Definitely will.
And that involves a lot of interaction with the town, and of course, like, just the youth period, because they need us. Because believe it or not, we're the OGs now. That's the crazy part.
Right.
It's crazy to even think about that from a respect level. Like, if it's somebody that I see that I respect like that, I call them OG always. You know what I'm saying? And if they're fortunate, like I'm fortunate enough to still have a lot of them here, you know what I mean? Like Breeze, obviously, like that's always love, like, and then some of who we came up with. But that's how they look at us now. I had somebody call me that shit the other day. I'm like, bro, wait, whoa, hey, whoa there. I don't know if I earned that yet, but I thank you. But I do get it. It's a form of respect, and if you respect what we do,
make sure y'all hit that. See, that shit says 3 years ago.
Right.
COVID. Are we being lied to?
It's all there.
All you gotta do is click the clickety.
Right.
And that's,
but yeah, and, I beat around the bush enough. If I'm going to a big song, it's always going to be Things Done Change. I know it's aggressive as hell, but it's real as hell, and it frames the mindset of our generation a lot. So that'll put me in the mood to want to get out of the funk. So after that, then I'll play something like Unbelievable or Brooklyn's Finest. Then we just go on down the list. If I'm going to Mike, I'm going to 30 Diana. I'm going to Want to Be Starting Something. I'm going to Rock With You, shit like that. Vibe out, make you feel good type shit. Isley Brothers, pick an album and start at the first song and go all the way through it. Because they very rarely miss.
Thanks.
That's just real shit.
That's 100.
Thanks, but that's that for me. You got anything else?
Solid with the solid.
All right, very good. Take us home.
Y'all know what it is. This is Get Righteous Podcast with your boy King Espizito and your boy King Heru. Get Righteous Podcast, and we usually try. Thanks for locking in, as always, from our listeners from the IG, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, all across the board, the Cali, the down south.
There you go.
So, bye. Y'all know what it is. We love y'all. We out. Peace, family.
Hey. I kiss the bottom lips, make the lips rock. This is rated R, not TikTok. We'll keep going.
We ain't leaving on my channel.
I love the way it tastes, it's butterscotch. And you can ride slow like you doing squats. I love my frosted message cherry on top. Surfing, wave riding. It's like a volcano when I slide in. I've been rocking boats, Poseidon. I put the flames out, fireman. Swinging all in the jungle, Tarzan. This is real ecstasy, we don't need a Zan. So won't you follow me to another land? I treat you like a goddess from the motherland. You know I serve the way, so you already know what it do. I beat the